Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, my fellow cultivators. Welcome to another episode of Mind, Body, and Food. Have you been struggling with hair loss, hair thinning, balding, or anything in between? Well, you've come to the right place because today we're going to talk about 5 fantastic ways to regrow your hair. Number 5, jojoba oil. So jojoba oil, this oil closely mimics your scalp's natural sebum, making it perfect for balancing oil production. It's also rich in vitamin E and B and minerals that nourish follicles. You can use it solo or as a carrier oil with other essential oils that we'll talk about later on in this video. It's light, it's non-greasy, and great for sensitive scalps prone to buildup or irritation. Number 4, the legendary coconut oil. Coconut oil is a staple in many households. While it doesn't directly grow hair, it's one of the best for preventing breakage and locking in moisture. It penetrates the hair shaft, reducing protein loss and protecting strands from damage. So you apply a small amount from mid-lengths to ends 1 to 2 times a week. You can use it as a pre-shampoo treatment, and also remember, healthy ends equals longer hair over time. Oh, and also I forgot to add that it's a natural antifungal, and a lot of people sometimes develop dandruff or hair loss is due to fungus on the scalp. Keep that in mind. Number 3, rosemary oil. I know we hear a lot about rosemary oil on the internet, so let's talk about what it is and how it works. So studies show that it performs just as well as minoxidil, without the side effects like itching, flaking, or erectile dysfunction. So the way you use it is you will mix 4 to 5 drops into a carrier oil like we discussed before, coconut oil or jojoba, and apply it to your scalp 3 to 4 times a week. Don't forget to be consistent because most people see noticeable changes in thickness and baby hairs in about 3 to 4 months. And you'll start to see significant amounts of growth within 6 months to 9 months, depending on your diet and other lifestyle choices. Now, how does rosemary oil actually work? And what does it have to do with DHT? What is DHT? So DHT stands for dihydrotestosterone. It's a male hormone that plays a role in the development of male characteristics like hair growth, prostate health, and sexual development, which is why it's not really recommended to block DHT throughout the body. It's better to block it in the areas of the target that you're trying to address, such as the scalp. So how does rosemary oil block DHT? So DHT is produced from testosterone by the enzyme 5-alpha reductase. So when you have a lot of DHT floating around the bloodstream, it tends to bind to the hair follicle receptors, causing the thinning, the balding, and overall hair loss. So when you use rosemary oil, since it is a DHT blocker, rosemary binds to those hair receptors, causing your hair to be stronger, allowing it to become more hydrated, and it blocks DHT from binding to those receptors. So it's more of like I got here first, now you can go back to where you came from. So that right there is the ultimate way that rosemary oil blocks DHT from binding to those hair receptors. Number 2, pumpkin seed oil. So this powerful oil is packed with zinc, omega-3s, and phytosterols, which can also block DHT. And you can use it several ways. So the first way to use it is internally. You can take a tablespoon a day in smoothies or salads. And the other way is to use it topically. You just warm it slightly and massage it into your scalp 2 to 3 times a week. It helps reduce inflammation and supports the healthy scalp, which is the foundation of growth. And without further ado, we jumping right into number 1. It's very basic. You probably didn't even think about it, but yep, it is scalp massaging. So scalp massaging, although it may be the simplest, so don't underestimate it. So massaging your scalp for about 10 minutes a day increases blood flow, which brings oxygen and nutrients to your follicles. It also helps break up product buildup and relaxes tension that can restrict growth. You can use your fingertips or a silicone scalp brush in small circular motions, especially after applying the oils. So you'll get like a double whammy effect. After you apply the hair oils, then you just cover your scalp with some type of do-rag or hair protecting device, and then you can scalp massage for 10 minutes into several sections of your head, and you'll get double the effect. So let's just say you decide not to use any of the oils and you just want to do scalp massaging. The studies here show that scalp massaging increases blood flow to the area of the scalp, which makes it more resistant to DHT. And this has been proven from science. This is not just my opinion. So if you're curious, you can go ahead and take a look at some of these research studies that I found, and you can do your own deep dive. Now, with that being said, that was the 5 fantastic ways to regrow your hair. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, we out of there.